Welcome to Old Word New Use, the laziest way to learn English. Today we will learn a couple of new ways to use the word say.
Say my name.
To begin, I'd like to point out that this word can be used not only as a verb, to say, but also as a noun, essay, as in the expression, I don't have a say in this matter, which means that I don't have any authority or voice in this matter. And if a decision is being made, my opinion doesn't count. As an example, children don't have a say in most of their parents' decisions. Also, lower-level workers don't have a say in their company's decisions. Like this lady who was asked whether she wanted to come to the next year's conference.
I don't have a say in the matter.
And once again, an example from The Expanse.
We promised you we'd help try to find your daughter.
I don't really have a say in this.
Yes, you do. You're part of this crew.
I don't have a say in this is the same thing as I have no say in this. Just make sure there's only one negative in your sentence. But let me tell you about another way to use the word say. You might be familiar with this meme. There's always something obvious above it. If you're the type of person who often says, "Really?" then you should change it up by saying, "You don't say," every now and again. Just remember that depending on the situation, this one can sound a bit sarcastic.
One way. Really, you don't say.
So you need to keep your audience in mind. It's okay to say it to your friends and family, but it might be offensive to people who don't know you very well.
Why are we fighting the war, Genovic? It seems that the Germans are bad. Very bad. You don't say. The Germans are bad, huh?
Also, it's important to know the intonation to produce the needed effect.
Hey, so what's on the schedule for today?
Star-crossed lovers.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh, you don't say, YouTube. You don't say.
Simple words like say or table only seem simple because they are on every other page and in every other sentence. But that's because most times we use their primary meaning. For instance, the primary meaning of the word table is this. But a table is also this, and this, and this. And that's just nouns, with as many adjectives, verbs, and idioms contributing to the richness of this word. And it's this richness we want to explore. Continuing our table exploration, under the table can mean more than this. As you can imagine, many things done under the table are done in secret.
And he can sleep in my room.
I gotta go.
That's why if your boss pays you in cash without having you as a registered employee, he pays you under the table.
What do you want? You want your paycheck? I usually get cash under the table.
It's always somebody getting paid under the table.
In this next sentence, talking about North Korea's production of nuclear missiles, John Kerry uses not just this phrase, but three, which are synonymous and mean pretty much the same thing.
Behind the scenes, quietly under the table.
And it's times like these when you don't have to know the exact translation, but can figure out the meaning from context. The second useful expression with this word is to turn the tables. Just kidding, that's not what it means. When one person has an advantage over another, but the situation changes for the opposite, that's when you say the tables have turned. Let's say you are somebody's boss, but through the mystery of life, that person becomes your boss.
I'm going to be working with Sharon Lee, she's going to be my boss. I used to be her boss at Twitter, so the tables have turned.
Or you have your own show where you interview people, but your viewers want to learn more about you.
And it's a bit of a change for Jason because normally he's in this chair. So I've turned the tables on him today. Welcome, Jason.
Yeah, now the interviewer is the interviewee.
Or how about this? They say Einstein wasn't very good at math in school. Well, the tables turned years later when Einstein turned out smarter than most of his teachers combined. And so today we've learned 4 new uses for 2 old words. To have a say in something means to have a voice that counts. You don't say is what you say sometimes instead of really. Under the table means in secret or illegally. And the tables have turned means that the situation has changed for the opposite. Go to howmanywords.org to find out your vocabulary size. Subscribe to this channel to learn more cool phrases. Hit like if you enjoyed this video and share it with friends. I'll see you in the next video.